So hi guys, this is actually my ClickFunnels sales funnel, as you can see, for the hair fibers I was talking about earlier. And I'm just going to show this to you so you would see what a typical sales funnel page would look like. And if I scroll down a little bit, you will see the benefits of it. This is all in Dutch, so probably you don't understand what it says here, but doesn't matter. These are the benefits of this product. Then we get some proof before and after, as you can see, and a lot of testimonials included. And as I told you before, there are no distractions, no menus, no hyperlinks. The only thing you can do here you see some trust in the meantime and some explanation about the product, the frequently asked questions. But the only thing you can do is just scroll down and go to your color. This says pick your color. And if you do, you will go into the next stage of this sales funnel and you can pick your color, as we can see over here. So this is the second step in the funnel. And when you go to the color, you will go to this sales page, in which you can choose your options. And if you go to order now, bestel nu in this case, then you will end up at the payment page and you can order it and pay the products that you want. So this is just to show you an example of the ClickFunnels sales funnel. And as you can see, if I go to the first page, again, you will see the badge made with ClickFunnels, and this will give you, if somebody clicks on it and actually becomes a ClickFunnels client, will give you some affiliate income at the same time, which is always nice, of course. But let's go to ClickFunnels itself. So first of all, I want you to have a look at this ClickFunnels sales funnel that I made for my hair fiber business, as you can see. And this is all in Dutch, so probably you don't understand a word of what is on this page, but that doesn't matter. What is important is that you can see this sales page is like I just showed you in the PowerPoint, without distractions, without menu, without anything you can go to except down. So in this case, you get a lot of information about the benefits of the product, the proof before and after if you have bald spots as a guy or a girl, and a lot of testimonials from Facebook, email, live chat and SMS, etc, etc. But the only way you can go is either down or you can go to the color of your choice. So here you see some trust badges to accompany the claims that we made. And here you can see the way how this works. Frequently asked questions. But all you can do is go down or go to your color. So, and if you go to your color, you can choose the one that suits you the best. And for example, this one, and then you end up with a choice of 3 different plans. And when you click on one of those, bestel nu, which means order now, then you go to the payment page and you can complete your order. And as you could see in the beginning, this is all made with ClickFunnels, as you can see. And if somebody would see this and would like the way this page has been built, clicks on the badge and starts building their own funnels, you get your affiliate commission of 20%. Recurring in this case, which could add up and is of course a nice bonus. So let's go to ClickFunnels itself. So if you go to the dashboard, you will see a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go into detail all of this right now, because as I said, I wanted to focus on the productivity and the done for you templates, how you can build a funnel fast, how you can reuse items, use it on desktop and mobile, and how you can split test without any problems. So For now, we're just going to build a funnel. And if you're going to build a funnel, you have two options. You can have the old option, the classic funnel builder, as you see right here, or you can use the cookbook and have some pre-made funnels for you. And in this case, I'm going to go for the cookbook, and you can just choose the industry that you're in or the type of funnel that you will use. And in this case, I'm going to sell a product. So I want to click on that and then just go to these funnels. In this case, I'm going to show you the two-step tripwire funnel that I talked to you about in the PowerPoint before. So I choose the two-step tripwire funnel. I get some explanation by Russell if I want. I see how many pages are in this funnel. That is 4. How much time it would take to build it. 1 hour. Well, it's a bit on the short side, to be honest. And you see the pages that are in this funnel. And if I go to the funnel map, you can see this schematically. So you have this sales page that you're getting, a one-time offer page, a down sale page, and an offer wall page. So altogether 4 pages. And once you grab their email addresses, you should start your automation and your follow-up funnels. So your email sequence, as I talked to you before in the PowerPoint as well, with regards to the soap and the Seinfeld series. So I already used one of these two-step tripwire funnels. To be exact, the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is called, and I will show you over here. If you go down to the number of templates that are given, you can choose either paid ones or free ones. I just selected all for now, and I chose the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 two-step tripwire funnel to import this into ClickFunnels. I already did this to save us a little bit of time, and here you can see the 4 steps that are in the funnel right now. So first of all, I want to give you a little bit of overview of what we are seeing here. If you're new to ClickFunnels, at the top you have the high-level options, so you can search for stuff, you can go to your ClickFunnels account, build a funnel, see your existing funnels or your contacts that you have gathered, see the number of sales you made, and you could go to the funnel marketplace to buy or sell funnels for yourself. The follow-up funnels is actually the built-in autoresponder if you would choose to use this, but you could also use an autoresponder like Aweber, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, etc. So I myself use ActiveCampaign, which will be also in this series later on. And the other third option in the software is the backpack option, which means this is their built-in affiliate program. So if you have something that you would like affiliates to sell on behalf of you, then you could go there. Furthermore, we have the help, notifications, and your account. But for now, we'll stick to the things I would like to show you regarding productivity and making money online, and how easy it is and how fast to build a funnel. So I won't go into every nitty-gritty detail, and I won't go into integrations and automations and stuff, because that would take us maybe days to explain or to show. So I will just stick with the ease of use, so you can see for yourself how easy it is to build a funnel from scratch and get it up and running. All right, so here on the left you see the funnel steps. As you can see, these are pre-built, those 4. You can swap them around if you want, like this, but in general, obviously, you should leave it as it is. But if you build your own funnels, then you could still swap these around, and sometimes this comes in very handy indeed. And you can always add a new step from scratch as well. But in this case, I am going to go to this 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and I already opened it here. And it's good to tell you that in ClickFunnels, let's do it like this. In ClickFunnels, we have a couple of things you should know. There are sections, rows, and well, also columns and elements. So you see them all over here. You have sections, rows, columns, and elements. And usually when we talk about sections, we talk about the green, let's say, elements on the page. No, not elements, because that is used for something else, but the green section. So a section can consist of multiple rows, multiple columns, multiple elements, etc. These sections you can move around and you can edit. You can edit them by going to the cog, you can clone them, and you can save them. And this is also already a very neat USP, because if you have a section that you really like, you can just save it to the library and reuse it on every page or funnel that you want. You can also obviously delete it. So if we would go into a section, you can change, and we clicked on the cog, the settings, and you will always have something on the right side to change. So for example, the top margin I could change, as you can see. You see it moving. You can have a background image. You can change the background color. For example, I could change this to orange. I could change the text color to white, which is not doing anything now because the text is in a row, as we will see later. Size and positioning and padding. So this is all pretty standard. When you click out of it and save it, I could preview it in the new tab and show you what it has become right now. So now it's an orange background, but I still would like to have this in white. So the second thing after the section, which is in green, are the rows, and the rows are in blue. And these have the same options like settings, cloning, saving, or deleting. And with the plus sign, I can add a new row. And with the plus sign for the green section, I can add a new section. It's very straightforward. So if I want to change this to white, I should change the settings over here. And on my right hand, I have the options to change. So I can change the text color. And you can see that we have a text color white and a bold color, which is still, as you can see, black, and I will change this to white as well. The third thing we have are the things in orange. Those are the elements. So if I would add a new element, I can add, for example, credit card payments. I could add an order bump. I could add a lot of stuff. And here you can just select them, the things that you want. For example, an image or video, pop-up, type of form, content, navigation, if you want, frequently asked questions, countdown, and all kinds of other stuff. We'll get to that in a second. So if I would like, for example, to copy this row, I would go to the blue and I would clone it, and then I would have two of those. And if I would like to put this a little bit more downwards, I would enter it and edit it like this. That's how easy it is. If I want to delete the whole row, I will delete it like this, and it will be gone. So we have the green stuff, which is the section. We have the blue stuff, which are the rows, and we have the orange elements that are inside of our rows. And rows and sections you can easily move around. So for example, if I want to move it down, I have these arrows. I move it a couple of positions down if I want, and it's at the bottom of the page. I can always undo this. So in this case, I will put it back where it belongs. Don't forget to save often, because then you will have a restore possibility if something gets lost or something happens to your computer, for example. All right, so again, green for the sections, blue for the rows, which we can also move up and down, and orange for the elements inside of the rows. So maybe it's better to show it here because the other one is orange as a background. So for example, this is an element which is in orange. I can move that around. For example, to there, or maybe also to here. And obviously this doesn't make sense, so I'll just quickly move it back. And if I want to edit text, I just click on it, it turns blue. So if I want to change the text, I would just go into this element and would say, for example, the world favorite top 10 beginners yoga poses. And if I would like to change, let's say, the color of this, I would change this, for example, to orange, and then it would be in orange. And if I would save this and I would refresh this preview page, you would immediately see the changes that I've made. So maybe good to go here and to see what this is doing. So we have this video that we can show. We have the two-step 1, 2 tripwire. And once you enter your details, which I have done already in advance, and we go to step 2, you can see that you should enter your credit card number, and immediately you get this so-called order bump. Yes, I want the extra bonus, one-time offer. You are a gift to the world, blah, 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 blah. So here you could add, for example, your ebook or something that would be in the range of $37 to $97. So even if you give away your free ebook for nothing, you could still add an extra order bump to entice people and seduce them to buy this, because they are already in a buying mode because they are entering their credit card number for your maybe $7, I don't know, whatever you're going to give them. So it does work obviously even with free products, but if you have a product or an actual physical thing you can give away, like a booklet or maybe a small gift item, then that would be perfect as well. And if I would go here and I would go further, I would end up at the one-time offer page. But let's go down a little bit so you can see what else is on the page. And these are all editable, obviously, by you, as we are going to show you right now. So for example, if I want to change this order bump, I would go in here. In this case, I would like to see step number 2. And I want to add or change actually some text. Yes, I want my ebook one-time offer 37 life better. Order it now by clicking or checking the box. Something like this. So this is how easy it is to just change whatever you want on these pages. So if I save this again, I would refresh my preview page. You could see that if I go to step 2, it would say now, yes, I want my ebook, one-time offer, this ebook can change your life. Order it now by checking the box. Well, obviously the same goes for all the other pages. So if we would go back to our funnel with the funnel steps over here and we would go to the one-time offer, it works the same. So if we would go to this page, as you can see, we would still have sections, rows, and elements. So in this case, people bought your initial product. Either they checked the box for the order bump or they didn't, but now you can offer them something more. So you have this 3-step system in this case. So how about adding some more? Watch the video below, you won't regret it. So then you offer them something they can't refuse. And if we want to take a look at how this will look in practice, it's like this. So in this case I have muted it, but you can have these settings however you want them to. And we have a couple of testimonials again, and that is it. And if they add it to their order, it will be automatically be processed by your payment processor. So if we want to change this, we can do so. For example, the video type in this case is a YouTube video, the autoplay is on, the controls are off, the branding is off, the blog post is off, the unmute label is on, which meant that you have to actually click on it to get it to unmute. I will turn this to no. I will have controls on, and if I save it again, you can see now that the page has been changed. We have the controls.
Importance that we all continue our fitness classes.
And so you can just change whatever you want. All types of videos, all types of backgrounds, images. It doesn't matter. There are lots and lots of options in this to be had. But my advice would be start simple, because people are used to simple. Don't overcomplicate these pages. Just use them out of the box. Edit them a little bit and you are good to go. So if you go back, we have the downsell page, which is pretty much the same thing, as you can see. And what I would like to show you in this case is the reuse of templates, for example. So I already have my funnels in this system. So for example, if I would like to if I have a section that I really like and I have saved this, and I have a lot of saved sections, I could easily put them into another funnel or into the same funnel, whatever you want. So for example, I already saved a section. I would like to add a section. Then I would go to my sections. And for example, these are frequently asked questions I have in my hair fiber business. So if I would click this, it would just, here you can see it, introduce all those frequently asked questions. And I could add another section, for example, a video of myself for the women. So if I would save this and I would go to the preview, you could see now it has a different look altogether. It starts with the frequently asked questions, and then you have my video. And sections are not the only thing you can reuse. You could also reuse these rows. For example, if I want to insert a row, I would go to the blue stuff, obviously, and I would, a little bit tricky over here because there are a lot of items. I would like to add a new row. I already saved a couple of rows, so I have my rows over here. And I could say I would like to have some reviews. And I save it, and I will have reviews on top. So a little bit down, and here you are. So this is how easy it is to, well, edit and change your pages. And it's literally, I think 1 hour is a bit exaggerated, but if you know what you're doing and you have already a couple of images, items, backgrounds, testimonials and stuff collected, then it is in fact very easy to set up a totally new funnel. One other thing I would like to show you is, for example, if I would go to my hair funnels, it's very easy also to, let's wait a second until it has been loaded. There you go. To do split testing, so-called A/B testing. So in this case, for example, as you can see here, this is a landing page of mine, and I have two different versions. As you can see, the title is different. So the orange stuff has been moved. The text is more or less the same, but is a little bit different around the video. But the rest of the page is different in terms of layout and order. And what you can do here is you can easily create such a deviation. So for example, if I would go to colors, I only have one item. This is the so-called control item. And I could create a variation of this item by just clicking this button. It would, if you want, copy the exact same one that is over here. You could add your changes, save it, and you can say I want 50% of traffic going to the control and 50% of traffic to the variation. And then if you would take a look at the stats, for example, you could make a choice. So in my case, one of them goes to colors and one of them goes to colors spray. So in this case, I will have this period a little bit longer. And we will see the statistics of this A/B test. Here you go. So I can see now that the page views colors and colors spray, which is what this means, is not really very different. So we have 148 versus 137. So my two different options, my A/B options, are not really giving me totally different results that I could rely on. So in this case, I should run it a little bit longer and see if one will be the winner. All right. So another very neat feature of ClickFunnels is the fact that you can easily, and I will go back now to the other funnel that I would like to show you, which is the 𝗫𝗍 funnel. So we go to the 𝗫𝗍 two-step tripwire again. And what I would like to show you is if we are going to edit this page, then you would obviously do this on your desktop and you would see how this would look like on your desktop, what it would look like. But maybe it's even more important to see what it looks like on mobile. So I click the mobile option and I can see immediately if it's okay on mobile as well, which will save you a lot of time in testing. So in this case, this might be a little bit big because you want the video to be more present on the home page. So I'm just going to add the mobile font in this element and change the mobile size to, I want it to be on 2 rows max. So this could be, yeah, this is ideal. So I would just save this. And now you would know that on your mobile phone, it would look much better. And in this case, this would now be over 3 different rows or lines better. And I want this to be a little bit smaller, like this. And I want to have less space at the bottom. So, like this. And I just save this and I would be good to go. All right, so this is how ClickFunnels works in a nutshell. Keep in mind the very strong USPs, the done-for-you templates that I showed you, how easy it is to change and edit your funnels, how easy it is to reuse items, to make an A/B split test, and to check and test it on your mobile phone. So I hope you like this, and I'll see you in the next video.